Greetings to all. Today is day 5, and today I would like to call this Inspirational Perseverance. It is really the day after the tragedy that happened yesterday, and if you caught my minute before midnight video for yesterday, you know that I went through quite a lot. And today I had to pick myself back up. Well, really, last night I picked myself back up. But today, we moved forward with a new plan. I got my PC all nice and rigged back up, since I was jerry-rigging my MacBook to my PC through the, what do you call it? The MG10XU Yamaha mixer. So that way I could process the microphone to a better quality, as well as put on a better noise gate. And so I had to figure out a new setup for my stream for that, so that was fun. Messed around with a lot of new effects, so it might have actually been a blessing in disguise, because I think I've developed better mastering tools when it comes to live sound versus recording sound, so that's cool. Not to mention, I can actually listen to the effects live without any latency, which wasn't something that I could do on Pro Tools just because of how labor intensive it was on the processing. So I'm actually really happy about that, because I've developed my live production skills because of a very rookie mistake, and I'll go into a little bit more of that. I should have looked into further before I even bought the plugin for Final Cut Pro yesterday, because if I had, I would have known that I needed to upgrade to a newer version of OS, because I was still running Sierra. I don't like to upgrade unless I absolutely have to. So in my haste, and after 4 hours, I had been trying to upgrade just to Catalina, which is the version before Big Sur, the recent OS on Mac. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get the update to actually show up in the App Store, which I don't know why, because I can get it to show up now, but it wouldn't show up before. So maybe Sierra was just having issues with that. I'll never know, because I can't go back to it. Big Sur isn't compatible with my portable hard drive, so I have to wait until that updates so I can even use that again. Anyway, I'm rambling, but because of that, I should have checked my other software to see if it was compatible before going through it and before making that purchase. I ended up making the purchase for the audio visualizer because it was 30% off. And on basically a single plugin, paying $40 for one plugin compared to $60, to me, felt like a really good investment. And now I'm dealing with a lot more. So now that I've overcome that, Logic is working. I stayed up until about 3 o'clock last night developing my mixing and mastering experience into Logic. So not everything transfers over. There's a lot of things that Pro Tools is better at doing than Logic, but for the most part, I can do it. It's going to take me longer though. So because of that, I produced the remix that went out today, which was the Stage 1 theme from Warriorland, which turned out great for my first mastering in like 4 years coming out of Logic. But I'm going to try to start doing the remixes the day before and putting them out onto YouTube as a scheduled release. It's going to make marketing a little bit more difficult, because as a content producer, the techniques that you want to use to grow when you're just starting out before you have that natural audience that comes in for the algorithm is you need to be posting to social media as well as to big forum sites like Reddit, which I do. I'm part of a bunch of the subreddits on there that are related to mostly the Nintendo franchises, but as well as Sega as well. But now that I am going to have to schedule my posts, because I looked into that more, the opportune post times for videos. As far as the vlog goes, I'm not going to really care too much, at least for now, when these come out. These are more inspirational, not only for myself, but directly to my audience. It doesn't really need extra marketing, because that's what it's for. These inspirational vlogs are for you guys, as well as myself, as motivations, and just for my audience. I'm sure I'm just repeating myself here. But When it comes to my regular content, moving forward on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to try to get the scheduled post out between 9 and noon, most likely 9, but if things happen, and I'm doing this every day, but they should all be out by noon on Saturday and Sunday. But for during the week, what I'm going to end up doing is the opportune time is 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to schedule the post that I've been working on right now. I just finished up, which is Waluigi Pinball. So that'll be out tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And that's what we'll do moving forward. And to kind of bring this back around, I find myself a lot looking to improve. And part of that improvement is overcoming my own failures, because they're learning experience, and persevering and adding that experience into my development. So one of the big lessons that I learned is not to be hasty when really on anything, but most importantly on things that are big decisions. There are things like deciding what to eat that aren't really as important. Yeah, I know body health is, should be more important, but it's not as, if I eat, junk food for one meal, that I'm not going to die. Sure hope not. But if I upgrade a new OS or make a big purchase, I need to be thinking more intuitively about what that's going to have an effect on my future. So that's really it for this one. It's late Sunday. I've got orientation for going on to the school district as a full-time rather than a sub. So that's good on that end. I'll try to do the inspirational blog sometime. I don't know when I'm going to get out of orientation. I'm starting at 8 a.m. and then I've got work at noon. So I might have time in the middle of the day, and since I'm doing it on my phone, I should be able to send it out. So maybe I'll make the thumbnail for it tonight and then have that ready. Actually, I can't upload a thumbnail from mobile. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I'll just... what would I do for that? If you have any ideas on how to upload a thumbnail from mobile, let me know. Maybe I need to go onto the desktop app, or maybe the desktop version on mobile, and it will let me. I don't know. But if you stuck around, this is day 5, and we're moving forward. We got out of basically rock bottom, and the content stream continues. I'm going to keep pushing ahead and persevering. And if you need help overcoming your obstacles, let me know. If there's anything I can do to help, I will absolutely try. So with that, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy my content and have a good rest of your day.